Greetings, friends and family. This is Walk, Ride, Fly joining in from Midtown Manhattan, New York City. I'm just exiting the Times Square station on the other side. I just got off the train. Man, I'm starting to sound like New Yorkers. I just got off the train. Friends and family, happy Easter to all of you. We are on West 40th Street and 7th Avenue. Greetings to all of you. And we are standing by 99-cent pizza. Greetings to you, Greg. I think we might have found the place for you. I think this might be the place for you, Greg. You want to eat a cardboard with a little bit of cheese? Fake cheese? Greetings, everybody. Happy Easter to you, Najuma Brown. Happy Easter all the way in Long Island. I see a ray of sunshine. Greetings to you and happy Easter. I see Robin Lyles. Greetings. Happy Easter to you as well. I see Alex and Cindy Mandeli. Greetings to both of you. God bless you both. Happy Easter. I see Kevin Hawthorne. Greetings to you as well. I see Alfred Close, always with the best notifications and show up and presence. I see Sebastian Echeverra as well. Greetings, Sebastian Echeverra. Cool Aunt 516. Greetings to all of you. So Kevin is from Lakeland, Florida. Where is that located? Exactly. I only know a couple of cities in Florida, or areas: Miami and Key West, Naples, Hollywood, West Hollywood. Is it West Hollywood? I think West Hollywood, Florida, and Pensacola County, obviously Miami-Dade County. What else? A couple more other cities that I might have forgotten. Greetings to you, Birmingham Close-Up. Of course it's English Room. You know who it is. Greetings to you, LaDang and Mama Dang. Greetings to you both. Nice seeing you. Happy Easter. I see John Burke as well. Greetings to you, Valerie Wood. Happy Easter, everybody. Greetings. Greetings to all of you. Lee, my friend Lee is here. Rob. We are back on track. Yes, our clocks went forward. They did, I see. So right now I'm guessing we are six hours apart, maybe 5. Oh, I think it should be 6 then, right? Barbara Grady, greetings to you. I see Monterey Singus. Greetings to you. Cool Aunt. Lakeland is outside of Tampa, Florida. Oh, I also know Fort Lauderdale, of course. Greg Spau and I believe Joe Hernandez. They're both from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. All right. We're about to start, friends and family. Happy Easter again. I had a good meal. I had a good lunch, so I hope everybody had a good lunch, good feast for Easter, and had some good coffee, drinks, tea, whatever you fancy. Oh, it's back to 5. Okay, all right, we're good. Oh, look at that, my British friends. Look at the casualty. You see what I'm seeing? That's the Cadbury Caramello. You see that? That's the king size. Here in the US, that would be like baby size, technically. You seen that? My British friends. You sitting while I'm sitting? That's a Cadbury. Alright, friends, we're going to start walking pretty soon. Oh, hey, Hazem. Hazem is here too. Greetings to you, Hazem. Alfred Close is saying, great to see New York on Easter Sunday. Thanks, Rob. Absolutely. I wanted to stream a little earlier today but I knew it was going to be congested and my connection wasn't going to work, so I chose to delay it a little bit. Never got an Easter egg. Me neither. Me neither, my friend. I see Arjan Aluali as well. Greetings to you, Martin. Martin, I need to get back to you on email. I have been behind on emails, so I'm going to respond to you, okay? Just give me some time. Next week, sometime next week, I'm probably going to have some time to look at emails. So, until then, I kindly ask you patience. The housing search has been overwhelming for me with multiple emails, just like hundreds of emails every couple of days. So that one is keeping me on my toes. That one keeps me a lot busy. Okay, let's go this way. Let's start walking, jumping, frolicking before it gets dark. Before it gets dark, because once it gets dark, it ain't gonna be that much fun. All right. Okay, somebody got the coupe out. I see a Beamer. Beamer. So beautiful. All right, I gotta mute. I forgot. Deja vu. Looks like we were here only a couple of hours ago, right? We're back again. Arjan is saying my iPhone cracked, but I fix it myself. Are you good at fixing a lens? Because I dropped my phone a couple of months ago and the lens cracked, and the clarity on videos and stuff, especially at night, has not been that great since then. One of the lenses is cracked, like damaged. I don't know if they're able to replace, just one lens. I don't know how it works. I know, if you crack a screen, then yeah, it's much easier. But how do they do it when it comes to just like one lens? All right, friends and family, as you know, Muji. Muji is one of my favorite stores. I love Muji. Muji is good. They have multiple locations in the city. Good quality, decent items at a good price. Greetings to you, Jazz. Jazz Evelyn is here. Greetings. I love Muji, you guys know. And they have multiple locations throughout the United States, even here in New York. If you're in New York, give them a visit. They have a lot of cool gadgets, items that will make your life very simple. And they have, just casual stuff, clothes and household items and stationaries and stuff at a reasonable price. I like them. I keep everything very simple, Sean, how's it going? Happy Easter to you, Sean. I'm all right, my friend. Pushing through. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're having a good Easter with friends and family. I know a lot of you are not going to be able to join today, and for those of you who joined, I want to say thank you, because I know this is time with friends and family and loved ones, and spending time eating and relaxing and chilling. So for those of you who joined, I want to say thank you. But I know there's a good number of you who are not able to join today. And I see Corvette Girl as well. Greetings to you. I see Anjani. Anjani, hello. Thank you so much, Anjani. Anjani, you're really awesome, man. You're really awesome, Anjani. Thank you very much. Very, very thoughtful. Always. Very thoughtful. And I do hope and pray and wish the same for you as well. Good health, well-being, and success. I wish you the same as well. All right, lots of gift shops here. Some of them got some flags, British flags, Italian, U.S. flags. Greetings to you, Nabkey. Nabkey, the person I have been looking for. So Nabkey, right now I'm doing research on cheap locations, cities, countries, for good medical care. And for some reason, Spain is coming on the list. I didn't even look into Spain, but it seems like Spain has a good reasonable healthcare at a reasonable price. Is that true? What if I'm not a Spanish citizen? A citizen of Spain? What if I don't have insurance? How does it work? Like if I pay out of pocket, is it too expensive? Because some of the testimonies and some of the reports that I saw, it seems like it's not that expensive, but I would rather hear it from you, from a person who lived there, or who currently lives there and is from there, than people visiting for specific reasons. Brenda Hambrick, it's not that I'm sick, but I'm just dealing with a lot. I'm just dealing with a lot of health issues. Migraine, vision problems, TMJ, nerve problems, back pain, you name it. I got it. You call it, I got it. Just a lot of physical ailments, I should say. Mostly connected to stress, but who knows? We're trying to find the root cause, and my doctors have not been able to help. I have a cheap, low-cost insurance. So when you have a low-cost insurance in the U.S., you know what that means? That means you have limited resources, you have limited network of doctors, and you might not be able to get as much help as much as you would like. We have a license plate from Quebec, Canada. All right, and here we have prêt à manger. It is from England. It is from the UK. Look at this. People throwing away food, man. Brenda, thank you, Brenda. Appreciate the thought. I've been dealing with a lot, so. Yep. Been looking into different locations, destinations, different countries with favorable exchange rates in order to do a complete checkup. So I've been doing some research. So far, Malaysia and Turkey are the cheapest ones. Thank you so much, Valerie. I appreciate that. Thank you for the thoughts. Oh, there's a place called Falafel Station. I have never heard of that one, my friends. That is a Falafel Station. That sounds great, huh? That sounds very good. Falafel Station. I am assuming that the falafel is very, very good. If it's a Falafel Station, that means it is authentic. I'm going to have to try. I am going to have to try it one day. Falafel Station sounds very good. I like falafel. I like hummus. You guys like hummus? Today I learned something funny. Aisha, are you watching? Anybody from France? Today I learned that French people pronounce brownie in a very, very funny way. All right, before I go to the next topic, Hampton Inn by Hilton. I'm a big fan. They are one of the reasonably priced hotels in the city, depending on how far in advance you book. It's a good service, decent service, not too expensive. So for those of you who are planning to come to New York City, I would encourage you to look into this one, Hampton Inn. I'm a fan of the Hilton hotels. Shout out to the Hiltons, even though they don't want to sponsor me. They don't want to market, they don't want to be my marketing partner. or work in marketing partnership with me. Anyway, this is the Hampton Inn by Hilton. There's a few in the city, specifically in Midtown Manhattan. And so Owens, typical Owens, you want to look into this one. I've been suggesting a lot of hotels throughout my walks. And also Michelle from Texas. You want to look into this one. Good stuff. It's good. It's a decent hotel, good service, and they have multiple locations. Island Girl, thank you so much. From Antigua and Barbuda. That's cool. Antigua and Barbuda. Man, the whole island, the entire Caribbean is so beautiful, man. You guys are blessed. Greetings to you, Joe Hernandez. I see OT Sinks as well. My man, OT Sinks. Greetings. Greetings to you. Oh, I see. Okay. I see Ray of Sunshine. Greetings. All right, we are back to 9th Avenue. This is 9th Avenue. And there's a couple of hotels here too, luxury apartments if you're interested in luxury apartments, for a couple of months. They have those options as well. But, most of you are going to be here for only a couple of days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. So I would not recommend the luxury apartments in New York. Hummus is delicious, yes. Abdullahi, greetings. Crystal S is saying, I haven't tried hummus yet. Oh, you must try. It's addicting. Thank you so much, Barbara. Thank you so much, Barbara Grady. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the thoughts, the prayers. Thank you so much. And happy Easter to all of you. Thank you so much. Anyway, French people pronounce brownie as brownie. Did you guys know that? French people pronounce brownie as brownie. I was like, what? I almost wanted to say, that's not how we pronounce it. You know how they're always correcting us when we say croissant. I wanted to be like, that's American. That's not the way you say it. You say it as a brownie, not brownie. What is the price per night? Right now, I would assume it would be at least $180. At least $180 a night. But then, summertime and during the busy seasons like, Christmas and Thanksgiving, you're expecting at least $250, $260. That's my guess. But you can look it up and, you might get a good deal from, third-party websites. You might get a... Woo! Be careful. Oh, dude. He's crazy. See that? Jesus Christ. He didn't even care. He didn't even dude, can you stop? Did you guys see that? This is what I mean in New York City, man. Don't be distracted, because you think the drivers would pay attention. No, the drivers are texting. They're looking away. They're, distracted and, they're not paying attention. He almost plowed those two ladies. You guys saw that, right? And, the thing about New York drivers is, they think the pedestrian is going to stop for them, even though they don't have the right of way. Even though the pedestrian has the right of way, they think the pedestrians are going to stop. Isn't that crazy? Increased mothers. Yeah, I did check that. That was not the case, but now I'm suspecting that I have long COVID or something like that, because I might have damaged my immune system or something. How you doing? You checking it out? How you doing? I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I just started streaming.
200 viewers?
Yeah, 20 minutes
Nice.
ago. Check out my channel. It is
What's your
Walk,
name?
Ride, Fly.
Okay, we'll check it out.
Sure. Where are you guys from?
Germany.
Nice. We're in Germany.
Next to Cologne, I think you know.
Okay, I only know like Cologne, Berlin, you know,
Yeah,
the main
it's-
cities. Yeah, I've been to Frankfurt.
Ah, nice.
Visited Frankfurt.
Yeah,
I
we,
took
flew from
Lufthansa.
there. We flew from Frankfurt.
Oh, really? Lufthansa?
Yeah.
Nice.
Have a
Awesome.
nice day.
You too. Have a good one. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Michelle, tell me about it. But that's their mentality, you know. They want pedestrians to stop. Look at that. Even on the other side, you see that? Like the car's turning while the pedestrians are walking. Like he don't. Like why not wait for like a few seconds, you know? Patricia Johnson, how are you doing? Thank you so much, Mark. Mark is always sharing and you know, liking videos, and he's the first one to do that. So I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to you, my friend. Thank you so much. A bunch of kids were like standing behind me, just curious, you know, looking at what I do. I wanted to say something, but like they're kind of intimidated. Jesus, dude. I almost got hit. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna stay away from here. Anyway, those kids are pretty curious about what I was doing, so I give them a little explanation, a little spiel about Walk, Ride, Fly. Joe Hernandez. Are you kidding? Oh, but you know what? I actually heard that drivers in Florida are terrible. I heard it's like one of the worst cities to drive, or the worst states to drive in the U.S., along with New Jersey. Is that right? Roxanne Robles, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much, Roxanne. Happy Easter to you as well, to you and your family. Thank you so much. Thank you, Roxanne Robles. God bless you. Thank you so much. Bottomless Coffee is saying, or is asking, do you think there will be less traffic in the city after the congestion tax starts being in effect? I'm guessing, yes. I'm guessing it's gonna help a little bit, but I don't know if it's gonna make that much of a difference, because they do have some exceptions, and I'm sure people are gonna find ways, you know, tricks and, you know, loopholes to drive their cars. Oh, is that a leprechaun? But yeah, congestion pricing is upsetting a lot of people. Oh man, I didn't know a lot of, like, you know, that many people don't want to, like, you know, take the trains or the subway, or you know, take the bus or walk, you know. I had no idea. Of course, you know, there's a lot of people that are commuting from other states and other cities, you know, faraway cities, but there's also a good amount of people who live in the city who do not like taking the train or the bus or even walking. I had no idea. It upset a lot of people. But of course, New Jersey, people of New Jersey and the state of New Jersey is really, really upset about it. Because they do have a lot of people who commute from New Jersey to New York for work. You know, they live in New Jersey, they work in New York and Manhattan. So it's going to affect their residents, constituents.
You guys shed your blood in sweat with us.
Amada is saying Charlotte has the worst drivers. Really? Oh, I've never heard that before. That's good to know. Charlotte, huh? Charlotte, North Carolina. I would not have expected. I think somebody said Virginia? Huh. I didn't know that either. I've always heard Florida drivers are the worst, and then New Jersey. That's what I've heard. Joe was saying, I have driven several states. New Jersey was the worst till I drove in Florida. Okay, yep, that makes sense. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Cool Aunt 516 is saying, and all the construction on the interest doesn't help either. True. You're right. Increased Mothers is saying Virginia is worse when it comes to drivers. Ida Santos, how you doing? Ida Santos is watching on TV. Happy Easter to you, Ida Santos. Are you watching from Puerto Rico or from New York? I know my man SLC and his family are in New York. There's a few people in New York right now from our community. That's awesome. Dude, the amount of Thai restaurants in Hell's Kitchen on 8th Avenue and 9th Avenue is just mind-boggling. And I was like, why is it that there's a lot of Thai restaurants in Midtown Manhattan, specifically in Hell's Kitchen, And later on, I learned that actually the Thai government funds these restaurants. It's kind of like their tourism marketing strategy. So they fund these restaurants. They give them some funding, to start their business in New York, in San Francisco, in LA, and so on. So it's kind of like, part of their marketing budget. It's like that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, a good amount of Thai restaurants in New York City are funded by the Thai government. Because it doesn't make sense. There's just way too many Thai restaurants in the city. Like, there has to be a reason. It's not that, there's so much demand, for Thai food, Yes, there's a good amount of demand, but not that much, Not to a point where you have 15, 20 Thai restaurants in 2 avenues and within 2 avenues and within a few blocks. Brian Alex 21. Oh, tell me about it. We're all mad about New York, how New York is run. Oh yeah. How you doing? Oh yeah. Tell me about it. We live here. Dude, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started, my friend. I don't know if you guys know Cash Jordan. Do you guys know Cash Jordan? He's a YouTuber in New York. Do you guys know him? He used to do a lot of real estate stuff. Nowadays, he's not even focusing on real estate. He's literally completely immersed in the current situation and affairs in New York City. So, if you want to learn more, you might want to check out his channel. Cash Jordan, I don't know if you're watching, but shout out to you for all the work that you're doing in New York. These parking lots, man, they give me a lot of anxiety. I don't know, I don't know if I would trust these lots, to keep my car, or these stacked up garages to keep my expensive car. Look at that, all the Audis, Range Rovers, Mercedes, Volvo, all that stuff. If one collapses, then that means that's it. That's it. The whole thing comes down. West 35th Street right here. Oh, looks like we have a new condo. A new building in the area. What is this? Oh. Maybe it's just a market? Okay. Anjani is saying, I used to watch him regularly, not recently. Yeah, it's so interesting too. YouTube is pushing his content a lot too. There's a lot of demand, about, wanting to learn about what's going on in New York, So yeah, a lot of people are tuning into his channel. And you know, the crazy thing is, like, he is literally making videos pretty much every day. Every single day. And it makes sense because there's a lot going on in New York City. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to discuss, you know. Cash Jordan. Yep, that's him. Oh, look at these parking lots, Lee. Look at this, Joe Hernandez. Oh, it just gives me so much anxiety. Oh my goodness. See that? I know it's very, very efficient, but I don't know if I would trust my... I wouldn't want to park, you know, my Lamborghini here. I would rather park it on my bed. I would rather put my Lamborghini, you know, my Ferrari. Right, Lee? Right, Josh? I would rather put it on my bed. I would rather park it on my bed. All right, what do we have here? The Lewis. I think this is an apartment building. Is it an apartment building?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. This is the Lewis. Pretty nice. This is an apartment building, friends. Kind of looks like a hotel, right? Kind of like the one we saw last night, the Bryant. So the Bryant, actually, it's a condo. I looked up the catalog. There's the Bryant Park Hotel, which is separate, but right next to it. And there is the Bryant, which is a condo, which is an apartment building. And I had a chance to look at the catalog, my friends. That place is pretty nice. You guys remember that place where the guy thought I was a delivery guy? That apartment building? It's a condo, and it is pretty nice. All right, we're gonna go down this way. Ooh, nice Maserati. Ooh, beautiful. Lauren Peters and William Peters, greetings to both of you. I don't think we have come this far during the day, have we? At least this way, we have not, right? You saw it, right? Roxanne, I am not sure about the prices. I didn't even know it was an apartment building. I've walked by it before, but I never really stopped to look. I have no idea. But the condo, the one that we saw last night, the Bryant, is very, very expensive. Yeah, that one is pretty expensive. Anyway, we have the first California license plate, friends. You see that? Bricio de Leon. I think this is the second one from me today, personally. With you guys, that would be the first one. All right, so we have a luxury rental place here. Okay, they got studios and all the way to 3-bedroom apartments, residences. Look pretty nice. G Meal. Mission accomplished, huh? What do we have here? Kayama at Hudson Yards. This looks like a Japanese restaurant. Ooh, this place is nice. Wow, very elegant, very classy. Amazing. Jimmy and Mary McSweeney, you came at the right time. I just came across this place, man. Can somebody look it up? I'm guessing it's a Japanese restaurant based on the name. Kaima? I could not tell you how nice it looks. I don't want to put the camera too close because there's a couple of people eating, but it's pretty nice. Super beautiful. And we have a lot of really nice apartments in this neighborhood. Really nice. And we have 4 Points by Sheraton right across the street. The Javits Center is coming up. You know, I still have not gone to the New York Auto Show. Renee, how's it going? Nice and cute. very nice restaurant, right? We have a lot of new apartment buildings, residential units on 10th Avenue and 11th Avenue. And if you take a look here, they're pretty nice, really nice. They all look like hotels. They all look like really nice hotels. Greetings to you, Derek Adolsi, IZJF. It's a Greek restaurant. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Greetings to you, Lynn Hurst. Nice seeing you. Joe, I did say thank you. I did see it. I did say thank you. Roxanne, so I'm not sure how expensive it would be for the Lewis, but in this area, apartments are not cheap. Apartamentos no cheapos. Muy expensivo. Muy necesito efectivo. It's Greek. It means wave. Ah, that's good to know. Thanks a lot. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. But it looked very nice. It got that elegant, elegance vibe to it. Pretty nice. All right, it's kind of windy right here. Oh, walking commuter is here right now. Oh, I thought he was there the other day. I did watch his stream the other day when he was at the New York Auto Show. So he went again? Wow. That thing is not cheap. I think it's like $22 to get in. They went there again? Nice. Yeah, I did watch his stream though. I participated in his stream. Jeez, it's kind of windy right here. Oh my goodness. Let's do a little U-turn. So that's Javits Center right there. That is where the auto show is. That's where everybody is flocking right now or coming back from. But that's not where we're going. We're going to do a little U-turn. Head down this way and go up. Look at the Hudson Yards, man. How beautiful and nice and clean it is. It's beautiful. A great place to work. A great place to live. Look at that. Pfizer. Pfizer is here. How many buildings does Pfizer need again? They made so much money that they're just buying buildings now. They're just buying properties. It's not cold. It's just windy. It's super windy, but that's about it. That's about it. Yeah, but the wind is pretty strong, so I might fly tonight. I might finally be able to fly and put flying to my name. Walk, ride, fly. We are on West 34th Street right now. You know what? Let's go. You know what? Do you guys want to go up towards the Empire State Building, maybe? What do you guys want to do? It's very windy right now on this side. Let's just go down this way. Laura Smith is saying, I will be there next month. Really appreciate your tours. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. I'm glad I'm able to bring some experience for you in advance, ahead of time, from New York, just to give you a perspective of the city, what to expect, what to see, what not to see, where to eat, where not to eat, all that good stuff. All right, we have another Pfizer building here, or maybe it's the same building, just different sides. Man, they pretty much occupied the entire building. Interesting. All right, friends and family, do me a favor. Take a few seconds and give this video a thumbs up as usual. It helps a lot. If you truly care and want to support the channel, that is the best way to support the channel. It only takes a few seconds. Jump on your phones, on your iPads, and give this video a thumbs up. Sam Dabish, how you doing? You flew to Europe a couple of years ago. Absolutely, I did. That was a good experience. I miss Europe. I want to go to Canada too. I want to go to Canada. I want to go to California too. That would be nice. Amada is saying I will be there next month also in the Bronx. Nice. Just like Jenny, huh? Jenny from the block. Man, everybody's bashing JLo. Everybody's like, Jennifer Lopez, you're not from the Bronx, really? Everybody's coming down on her. Our John is saying, I am drinking Starbucks now while watching you. What kind of drink are you having? What kind of Starbucks? We have Courtyard Marriott. That's an option too, friends. For those of you who are interested in staying in New York or visiting New York, you guys know this is one of my favorite coffee shops in the neighborhood near the Hudson Yards, and unfortunately they close very early, but they got some good stuff. You guys know this one, right? I did mention it a couple of times. This is Old Country Coffee. Great coffee, great service. You'll love it. She's from White Plains? I thought she was from Castle Hill, the Bronx. Well, at least that's what she claims. Okay, friends and family, we have the second California license plate. Are you guys seeing a trend now? That is a California license plate. Happy Easter to everybody from California. Oh, Joe, really? Not a whole lot going on in Florida, I'm guessing. Why was the person bored? Maybe they should have moved to Miami, maybe. It looks like there's a lot to do in Miami. I don't know much about it, though. Seems like everybody in Miami is just showing off. Either showing off or working out, right? Seems like it. Seems like everybody is either driving a nice car, rented or bought, or working out, right? Or maybe showing off. Joseph Taylor, how you doing? James Andrew, greetings. You know who I have not seen for some time is Jim Barrows. Jim Barrows, Barrows Shaw, Natasha from Baltimore, Maryland. No, I'm sorry, Nancy Ashby from Baltimore, Maryland. I have not seen her for some time. I've not seen a couple of people. Patricia, I think the last name is Bradford. Patricia Bradford. And I still have not seen Nico from Trinidad and Tobago. I have not seen Neil Bell, Jim Durgan. A few people. Ooh. Nice car. Greetings to you, RJ Weathermeyer. Hello to you. Happy Easter to you, Joseph. Joseph Taylor. Happy Easter to everybody. Happy Easter to you. All right, the beautiful Empire State Building is coming up. Oh, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Oh, Catherine from Nova Scotia, Canada. Greetings. Greetings to you. Yeah, Darrell. Where's Darrell? I sent him an email. I never got a response. Yes, Darrell. I did see DTUK the other day. Yeah, but Darrell, I don't know what's going on. I have not seen him in ages. I also have not seen Daniel Boberson. Daniel Boberson is usually the first one to miss streams and, you know, asking when I'm going to be back to streaming. I have not seen him in ages. I hope he's doing okay. Daniel Boberson. Catherine, no, I did not get my thyroid checked. I need to get a lot of things checked. So, ooh, that's a nice car. Ooh, there we go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I need to do a comprehensive, complete medical check. You know, it's just it's too expensive here, so I have to go abroad. I've been looking at different destinations, but I'm like zeroing in Malaysia, Vietnam, and Turkey to do at least, you know, a comprehensive check, like everything, you know, blood, thyroid, everything. So that's why I'm aiming, you know, to travel to one of those destinations, mainly because of the dollar, you know, conversion rate, the favorable dollar conversion rate. But yeah, I have not gotten everything checked because, you know, every time, you know, I visit my doctors here, it's not the best network, and I have a high co-pay and high deductible, so I'm like shelling out a lot of money, and it's just for nothing, you know. They have not been able to help me, so it's been a waste of time, really a waste of time and money. So yeah, I'm just gonna focus on going somewhere else for everything. Oh, there's a California license plate. There's a third one. There's a third one for today. A third California license plate. Yeah, instead of, you know, like I would be paying much less, you know, in like the whole, like, you know, visit for everything compared to, you know, what I'm paying here as a co-pay in terms of co-pay. So why do I need to, like, you know, keep going back and forth and just getting, you know, some random medications to be an experiment, you know, for these doctors? I'd rather just go somewhere, you know, go to a good hospital and get everything checked and see what's going on, get a second opinion, you know. Anyway, we have a nice Acura coming up. The one we saw last night, my friend Joe, was the old version, and now we have a new version coming up. Just a second. Yeah, I know I'm low in like vitamin D, magnesium, iron, blah blah blah, you know, a lot of things. So, but is that only the reason? Is that the only reason? There has to be more, right? Bert, my friend Bert, how you doing? Look at that beauty. Wow. Okay, let's go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to cross the street and start gallivanting in New York City. Bert, how you doing? Happy Easter to everybody. Happy Easter to everybody. Happy Easter to you, Bert. Richie, I agree. I have to try different things. You are absolutely right. Yeah, Western medicine, pretty much, they just load you up, you know, with different medicines, right? Prescription this, prescription that, and then before you know it, you have affected your liver, you know, kidneys. Yep, you just never know. All right, there's an Indian restaurant that I tried when I first moved to New York. This is one of the first Indian restaurants that I tried. You guys know I love Mexican, Indian, and Szechuan style Chinese foods. Those are my favorites. And then after that, it's, you know, Caribbean food, Iranian food, and so on. But anyway, I tried this place and it was kind of okay. The name is Patiala. unless you don't have, you know, a lot of options, I would not recommend it. Crystal S. So I bought vitamin D supplement and I bought iron, so I've been taking those. I just started taking those to see if it makes a difference, you know, and there's a specific way to take vitamin D and iron, so I'm gonna see if that makes a difference first. And apparently you're not supposed to take like one vitamin with the other one. You're supposed to take one, like, you know, with empty stomach, and you have to have, you know, you have to be concerned about, you know, whether it is water soluble, fat soluble. You know, there's a lot of science that goes behind taking supplements and vitamins and so on. So I'm just gonna try the two first to see if that makes a difference, and then move on to adding other things, the other supplements. Lara O'Connor has also suggested taking probiotics, not probiotics as well. Vitamin B complex, yes. That's the other one that was recommended to me. Indeed. I don't know, the doctors, they pretty much, you know, tell you the obvious. They're like, oh yeah, it looks like you've lost a significant amount of weight, and it looks like the stress is taking a toll on you, and like, no shit, Sherlock. No kidding. No kidding, Sherlock. You went to medical school to tell me what I know, the obvious? Well, yeah, so why don't you just take this one, you know, come back in 2 weeks. Say 2 weeks. You can make another appointment. I'm like, another $60, bro? Come on. All right, time to take a screenshot, friends and family. I've gotten the best view for you, and it's gonna get better. Yeah, it's just like Starbucks nowadays, especially, you know, hospitals in New York. I'm telling you, unless you go to a private, you know, like, you know, somebody like a family practitioner or something like that, somebody that you have known for years, and you know, and that you have a good insurance, nah, forget about it. Corrine, how you doing? Welcome to New York. The guy was so irritated with the noise. Greg Spow is saying, what about taking over a lease in New York City? What do you mean? Like a sublet? Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been subletting, you know, that's what I've been doing lately. Yeah, actually my sublet expires on Monday, so yeah, starting Tuesday, I have to be in a new place. Yeah, that's another source of pain and stress. Spaghetti meatballs, how you doing? Where's the Chrysler building? The Chrysler building is on the other side, my friend. Yeah, so Greg, that's what I've been doing. I've been taking over a sublease, or like subletting, and, you know, taking over sublease, or just, you know, taking over a lease like for the last, you know, month or so, or maybe a couple of weeks, you know. That's what I've been doing. Greetings, 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 greetings to you. I know I missed a name. Oh, I cannot read that name. Greetings to you, Julio. Julio, what is Chinese food like? Chinese food is very spicy, very flavorful. A lot of pork, a lot of chicken, sometimes meat. Lots of options, lots of vegetables as well. It's like a mix of different flavors and, you know, ingredients. It's pretty good. And it can be very spicy. I like spicy food, so I like it. All right, so we are in Midtown Manhattan. All right, Judith Hinton, I know you're busy today, but there you go. This one is for you. JF, so there's spare room, there's one, spare room, and mostly the short sublease, you'll have to look into Craigslist. Craigslist is the best way, and also Facebook. Facebook Marketplace is the way to go. I don't have a Facebook, but my friends, let me know. As soon as something is posted, they take down the number and send it to me right away. And then I contact the person. Wow, look at that Cullinan. Oh, look at that beauty. Oh my goodness, you guys see that? That was a Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce Cullinan. Is it Cullinan? Cullinan? I'm in love with this shot right here. Greg Spow, yes, I did check that. Yeah, the problem with the spare room, like I said, I don't know if you saw my response, but yeah, they ask a lot of money up front because they want to be able to trust you. They don't want to just give it to somebody who might potentially do some damage at the apartment. They don't know you. You're just a random person, so they ask a lot of money in deposits. They ask a lot of money up front. But yeah, Joe Hernandez, you're absolutely right. That is the part that I wanted to emphasize next. Be careful about Craigslist. You have to be really, really, really careful. Sometimes, you might find people who are literally just scamming you, making up, fake leases and fake, rentals, and try to rob you, or you never know. So you have to be very, very alert and vigilant. You have to communicate with the person as much as possible and get a good sense of what the person is all about. If they're faking, if they're making it up, or if they're trying to do something to you, you got to be careful. Yeah, some people might just set you up, they might say like, oh, come visit this room, come see this place, and you show up, they would be like, oh, bring as much money as you possibly can. You can move in today, They might say that. So you have to be careful. And they might rob you. Oh, the Rolls Royce is back. There it is. Greg Spow, no, I did not. I'm still waiting. The interviews are not moving fast, man. That's the problem. Interviews are not moving fast. They take so much time. But I'm hopeful that I'm going to get something pretty soon. I just want to take care of my health, man. Honestly, like at this point, my health is just becoming, a nuisance, and it's just becoming so incredibly painful. Just day to day. I'm not even kidding you, man. I'm like, it's so painful. Like, I deal with a lot of pain. I can sustain a lot of pain. Even right now, I have a lot of pain. I can sustain a lot of pain, but it's now getting to a point where it has become unbearable. Like, I'm not even kidding you, man. I can sustain a lot of pain. Like, I can take it, but nowadays it has gotten to a level where it is just unbearable. I'm not gonna lie. It's too much. It's too much. I'm always like, dealing with back pain, tooth pain, nerve pain, you name it. But yeah. It has gotten worse. So yeah, my goal right now is to go somewhere, get my health checked, everything, just blood work, every little damn thing, and make sure it's nothing serious, and just see if I can find a way to deal with it. No pain in the chest, no. Luckily, nothing like that. Loco, how you doing? Greg Spow, it would be great to get that job, but not yet. Harry 3000K, you are absolutely welcome. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for joining in. You're awesome. Where are you watching from, Harry? Where are you watching from? You're not Harry Potter, are you? You're just Harry, right? You're not Harry Potter. Do we have anybody from England today? Besides Lee? But Joe, you're right. Yeah, it's hard to trust Craigslist or Facebook, man. Oh yeah, you gotta be really careful. Sometimes you waste a lot of time back and forth. You think it's real, and later on you find out it's a scam. But sometimes it also could be something real, and you might miss the opportunity. It's something in between. So you have to be really careful and just, sift through the real and fake stuff. Living can be so miserable. Yeah, I think about that sometimes, man. I really do. Waking up to a lot of, this types of pains and, challenges and things like that. Sometimes it's like, what is the meaning of life, Is it all just to deal with challenges on a daily basis? What is the reason, Anyway. They're so passionate about what they're talking about. What are they talking about?
She had that vision, and she was at a leading edge.
Who is she?
You can be whoever you want to be. It's kind of like, I am a woman, hear me roar.
I bet you it's for eyeliner or something, right? Hey, Donat Karan is here. Donat Karan of New York, DKNY. Spaghetti meatballs. Thank you so much as well. Oh, and then here we have Carolina Herrera. Both are popping up again. Laureen Peters is saying stress is doing a lot with your body and with your health. Yes, indeed. It takes a toll. Absolutely. If you can manage stress, if you can avoid stress, it solves at least 50% of the problems in your life. Wow, I have not seen this part. Okay. We got a lot of cool stuff here. Greetings to you, Willie Ford. Nice seeing you. All right, more flowers. Do you guys remember this one? The one that I got the other day? The one that I picked up the other day? Oh my goodness, it still smells really good. You know what I learned actually when I went back again to record my second walking video? The one that I posted a couple of days ago. So apparently, Dior sells about, on average, $300,000 worth of perfume within those 2 weeks when they have the Dior experience here at Macy's. So since they did pretty well last year, you know what they're doing this year? They're gonna extend it for 7 weeks, and they're expecting to make $900,000 just from the Miss Dior perfume. Just from this one alone. From the sale of perfume Dior, they're expecting to make $900,000. And guess what? I learned that they change the flowers every pretty much 2 to 3 days. They said, you know, every single person that walks in and experiences the Dior experience is expected to have the real Dior experience without any, you know, issues. So yeah, for that reason, they have to make sure that every single rose of flower in that space is up to standards. Isn't that crazy, Renee? I had no idea. They're like, oh yeah, last year we did pretty well. We didn't think we're gonna make that much money, but we did pretty well. So this year we're gonna extend it to 7 weeks. So yeah, this year is gonna be 7 weeks. But anyway. So today, as I was preparing, you know, to go outside and stream, right? I had put my jacket on a hanger, and it's like, and then I walked by my jacket, and I'm like, it smells really good. I'm like, why is it that my jacket smells really good? I'm like, what is going on? I completely forgot that I had this in my pocket. So today, we're gonna go back and get another one. Maybe 2, maybe 3. It smells so good. I know this is for females, but man, this thing smells good. All right, I had to mute for a second. Oh, spaghetti meatballs. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Thank you very much. All right, so this is another set of flowers. So I had heard, yeah, the ones outside are mostly fake. Makes sense, right? They don't have time to redo everything every couple of days. But the ones inside are real. Oh. Yeah, it smells really good. It's pretty good. Yeah, aromatherapy. Definitely. Especially New York City, because New York City stinks, man. New York City smell a little funky. New York City be smelling a little funky, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's like sunny outside, when there's a lot of people. You do not want to spend a lot of time outside. You gotta avoid certain parts of New York City. It's like a mix of garbage, sweat, and everything else in between. You know what I'm saying? So when you get something like this, that was good. Wow, that was awesome. Man, he went all super bike on that one. That's beautiful. I'm sorry. I scared an old lady. I'm sorry, lady. What do you expect me to do when I see somebody revving the engine? Anyway, it smells really good. Lauren Peters, yes, I am close to Koreatown. Is that your favorite part of New York? I know you guys stay in West Village, if I'm not mistaken, whenever you visit New York, right? OT Sinks, my man. How is Ramadan going, man? Are you having a good time? Are you praying for everybody, including for us? All right. So beat it. Beat it. What is the speed limit in New York? I have no idea. But regardless of the speed limit in New York, it's kind of difficult to go at a normal speed because, as you see, the city is crowded with people, with cars, bikes, tuk-tuks, everything. So that's going to make it difficult. Thank you again for the support, Spaghetti Meatballs. Thank you so much. Corvette Girl is saying, oh, you're learning how to ride one. Okay. That's cool. That's awesome. Hey, how you doing? That's awesome. Yeah, so right now we are on West 33rd Street.
I've never been, no. I heard it's like
and heading to Koreatown. Carrie, how you doing? What's going on? God, these tuk-tuks, man, they're gonna give me a copyright. They're gonna put me on a copyright notification, man. That's annoying. Oh, it's on a bucket list, I see. I thought you already started. I thought you were gonna be raving in New York. Revving through New York. Alright, people just chilling, drinking some coffee, enjoying a beautiful spring day, eating, hanging out with family, listening to music, smoking some oregano. Interesting. Oh, you're staying in Koreatown. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna head to Koreatown then. This is Koreatown. This is the Korea Way. Increased Mothers is saying, Rob, did you used to live in the Bronx? No. I lived in Morningside Heights. And I lived in Harlem for a little bit. Where are you guys visiting from? Where are you visiting from? Where are you visiting from? Ah, DR. Nice, nice. You should go to Washington Heights. All right, and right across the street we have the Martinique. It's a boutique Hilton hotel. It's one of the curio collections in the world. A very nice hotel. Are you staying here, Lauren Peters? Are you staying at the Martinique? Martinique, that is the pronunciation. Martinique. Increased Mothers, but I do know a couple of people who lived in the Bronx, and I got to know the Bronx pretty well. And I can tell you some cheap spots, for food and, some grubs and stuff in the Bronx. I go there to get my food sometimes. Sometimes I go to East Bronx, sometimes West Bronx. It depends. But you can find some cheap foods, decent, cheap foods, like specifically, you know, Dominican food, Jamaican food, Colombian food, all that kind of stuff in the Bronx, different parts of the Bronx. Anyway, this is the Martinique, not so cheap, but it's a curio collection, very nice hotel. Unfortunately, they're doing construction on the outside on the facade, so it's not looking nice right now. But it's a very nice hotel. It's part of the Hilton collection. Hilton Curio Collection. We have a green tea spot here, very popular for matcha. You see the line? That's how you know this stuff is really good. The problem about, you know, Koreatown is like everything is super expensive because the real estate here is very expensive, and that is reflected on the prices. Pretty expensive. Laureen is saying you're staying here at the Martinique? I was just guessing, actually. Graham Willis, how's it going? Greetings to you, Graham and Carol from England. Oh, you're staying Koreatown. We are there. West Village is a favorite neighborhood of us. I see. LAB, how you doing? All right, friends, this is the Koreatown. This is Koreatown in New York. This is where you can find a lot of great Korean restaurants, some Japanese restaurants. You can find H Mart here. H Mart has a lot of good deals, you know, at the end of the day, every single day. They have some cheap meals that you can find. H Mart is a good way to go. You know, if you are, you know, running around the city and if you don't have time to sit down in a restaurant, you want to get something on the go very quickly, you know, something decent, nothing, you know, oily or greasy or something crazy, something simple, you can go to H Mart at the end of the day. I would say starting 5, 6, they might have the sale of the day. They might have chicken teriyaki, they might have some pork, you know, other types of meat, and just, you know, simple chicken, a lot of good stuff. So check it out. Check out H Mart. There's a couple of H Marts here. Fancy matcha, indeed. Anything in Koreatown is gonna be pricey and a little fancy. Yeah, I used to come here back in the day, like pretty much every single Friday. A long time ago, years ago. Not so much anymore. There's a Grace Street bakery down that way. It's pretty good. I like it. We got good stuff there. Always busy though.
Maybe instead of
My man OT Sinks. Are you watching? How's Ramadan going, man? All right, let me just walk inside H Mart and show you. You know what? It's probably gonna take a long time. It's super busy. Maybe another day. It looks awfully crowded. And the famous Tour Les Joues, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, is here as well. You can find this in multiple cities in the U.S. This is becoming really popular. It's a Korean bakery chain, just like Paris Baguette, just like that one. And you know, Koreatown is very lively. It's very enjoyable. There's a lot to do. There's karaoke. There's like, you know, nightclubs. There's a lot of bars. You know, a lot of great restaurants. A lot of cafes. Just all kinds of things. You know, there's spas. There's massage parlors. There's a lot of things here. It's a very, very lively part of Midtown Manhattan. It's not that big, but it's definitely lively. Lots to do. Not just, you know, food and beverages, but other activities as well. You can find some katsu, you can find some Chinese food. People just throw away a lot of garbage here, man, on the streets, and you never know what you're gonna step into or step on. Ladang, how's it going? Ladang is saying, let's get the likes up. 300 people, smash that like button. Beautiful people, we can do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate that, my friend. You're very thoughtful. Always very thoughtful. Much love. Appreciate that. This is one of my favorite places here in Koreatown. Grace Street Bakery, Coffee and Kitchen. You can find some great coffee here, desserts, and more. You can find the mango shaved ice, elixir shaved snow, rose petal, milk tea, dalgona. This is really good. This one right here is pretty good. It's a lot of sugar. Has a lot of sugar. It's not something that you want to drink every day. Maybe like once every couple of months. Maybe once a year. But this is good stuff. Or you could do it without sugar. Even better. You can find dalgona. They're known for their dalgona coffee, and they do it different, in different styles, different ways. Or different methods, I should say. Either way, it's pretty good. All right, so back in the day when I was estudiantes, I used to go to Worship. I don't know. Oh, it's closed? It's closed, I'm hoping just today. Oh, I'm hoping it's just today. I'm hoping it's today. Just for today. But this used to be my go-to place with friends. We come here every Friday. We stop by Worship. Worship was our spot. It's a all-you-can-eat buffet, but of course, you pay per weight. You pay by the weight, and usually, it's not cheap, but if you pick the right items, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But I haven't been here for at least 2 years, or 3 years maybe. So I don't know what it's like right now, but it's decent. It was decent. It's like Americanized type Korean food, but it's decent. The name is Worship. That was my go-to spot. Our go-to spot. And of course, you have a Paris Baguette here in Koreatown. What would be Koreatown without Paris Baguette? Look how dirty this place is, man. Like, why? Greetings to you, Christina G. I see Emma Montana as well. Greetings to you. Why? Joe Hernandez. The Department of Sanitation must be really, really, really angry about Koreatown, right? Oh, this market is still here. That's pretty cool. What's going on here? There's a long line. I wonder what it is. Fluffy algodon. Huh. Looks like it's the busiest place here. Wagwan. They still got the Christmas ornaments, the Christmas stuff. Joe Hernandez. Are you gonna buy something for Christmas? Are you gonna get something? Ladang, it's just that it's not enough. They do have some public bins. They do. But it's just that it's not enough, There's just, the city has not come up with a good idea, with a solution for dealing with trash. They have not. Is that Kim Kardashian? Where? Where is she? Catherine, yes, that was earlier in the day. That was about 2-3 hours ago. But yeah, they had the Easter parade, bonnet parade. They did have that. I didn't get a chance to attend. I didn't get a chance to go there. I knew my little pesky T-Mobile connection wasn't gonna work. I wasn't gonna be connected, so there was no point in trying. It's always a problem, so I had to skip it. Ledang, no, it's always this busy. Pretty much most of the time. Yes, it is. I mean, of course, now because of Easter, it's a little extra busy. But yeah, to the most part, this part of town, this part of Midtown is mostly always busy, especially on the weekends. Oh yeah. R2D2. Happy Easter to you, my friend. Happy Easter to you. I forgot to add in Easter banner. A happy Easter banner. All right, it looks like we have a Florida license plate here. This would be the first Florida license plate. Our friend Joe Hernandez and Greg Spau. What do you guys think? What's your opinion on this one? It looks like this person drove from Miami, and as you can tell, the person got into an accident. Given that it has a Florida license plate, it's not that surprising, and we're here reporting live from Midtown Manhattan. As expected, this person is from Florida and might not know how to really drive on a busy street. And the accident has happened. All right, where should we go? Where should we go? Dream Machine, how's it going? You like Civic? Valerie would? Honda Civics? They're decent cars. Yesterday 15. Nice seeing you, my friend. You are very welcome. I see Dream Machine. Greetings, Dream Machine. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining in. We have 2 mods today. I know. It's the holiday for you guys, and I wanna send my gratitude for joining in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending Easter with me. Jonathan Rinda is saying most likely I-95 straight up. That is correct. I see a lot of people coming here for the weekend from Florida, back and forth, you know. Florida is pretty much an extension of New York at this point. You know, Joe is the only person that doesn't come to visit us. He does not want to come back. He no want to come back. He left to Florida. He no coming back. He like Miami. He like Fort Lauderdale. He no coming back. He likes it there. He don't want to see no New York. New York too crazy. New York too crazy these days. It's too much. A lot of crazy things going on here. Catherine, oh, you don't even know. I got a lot of talents. I got a lot of skills, man. It's just that nobody's giving me the chance. Nobody is giving me the chance to develop to showcase my talents. I got lots. I got all kinds of talents, my friend. I'm expecting one of these days, you know, I run into an executive producer. He gives me a chance. He gives me a role to be an extra, or at least a no cameo, so I can show my talents. I don't know. Maybe. It might happen. Oh, the Mexican accent is a little different, my friend Joe. That one is different. But I picked up on some Dominican ways of, you know, talking, you know, because I go to, you know, some bodegas in Brooklyn. My go-to spots, you know, for some cheap Dominican food, decent cheap Dominican foods, you know. I pretty much go there to the same people. So I pick up, you know, their way of talking, the rhythm, you know, the antics, and, you know, all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. So one of the guys, you know, he sees that I'm like attempting, you know, to speak, you know, some Spanish, right? And like, you know, just trying here and there a little bit. He's like, Papi, you need you a Dominican girlfriend, you know? If you get a Dominican girlfriend, you're gonna speak Spanish just like they Balvin. Yeah, she's gonna teach you, she's gonna cook for you. You know, go to the get you a Dominican girlfriend. Next thing you know, you Spanish, you're gonna be pa 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 pa. I'm like, okay, sir. I'm like, yeah, you are American, you go to Dominican Republic, DR, man, you're gonna love it. Good weather, just like California. I'm like, sure. You're like, you always stressed. You need a vacation, man. Oh my God, I'm like, sure. Oh my goodness. You're like, you always stressed, man. You. Are we heading south? No, we are heading north right now. We are on East 36th Street, and we are heading north. So right now to the left is the Langham. Michelle from Texas. I think she knows about this one. Look into that one. Look into that hotel. That's a good option. You might be able to get a good deal, but nowadays, you know, with all the hotels in New York City, if you guys are planning to come to New York City, you have to book in advance, way in advance. Otherwise, you're not gonna get a good deal. There's a limited amount of hotels in the city these days. Is it warm out? It's not bad at all. It was 60° Fahrenheit when I started. So right now I would say maybe about like 58, 57. Nothing crazy. So far so good. We can't complain, you know. So far so good. Laureen is saying that is a very expensive hotel. Indeed, unless you know you book in advance, yes, it's not going to be cheap. But I do understand, you know, some of you are interested in staying in a really nice hotel, you know, to have a good experience, because, you know, you're staying here maybe for like, you know, 2-3 nights. You don't mind spending a little more. So I want to give, you know, different options. Some people, you know, don't care about the hotel they're staying in or they're staying at. They just want to have a good experience in New York in terms of activities. You know, they don't care about where they sleep. So there's that. They just want to find, you know, cheap hotels. And other people, you know, want to make sure they stay in a nice hotel with, you know, nice amenities, restaurant, and, you know, all that good stuff. I just wanted to be able to give different options to different people, you know. Everybody's different. Some people want to stay at the Hampton Inn, and other people want to stay at the Conrad. It just depends. You see how quiet it gets once we move away from Fifth Avenue? Are you guys noticing that? You see how quiet it becomes? We are on East 38th Street. We're getting closer to Madison Avenue. This is Madison Avenue. You can find, you know, a couple more hotels here too, depending on what you're looking for. But generally, I would say Midtown Manhattan is super expensive when it comes to hotels, Airbnbs, rentals, you name it. Midtown Manhattan is just crazy. Very quiet, right? You see the difference? You see the difference, Ladang? Are you seeing the difference? Once you step out of that nucleus of Manhattan, it becomes quieter and quieter. If we keep going down this way, straight down, it becomes even quieter. More residential units, it gets closer to the UN, and obviously the UN is closed today, so it becomes even more quieter. Anyway, right across the street, you're seeing a California license plate. That dark, the black car, the BMW, right there. That is California license plate. So that's gonna make it the third one today. Roxanne Robles. It looks like you're the only person who hasn't moved to New York. This is a Collection, another hotel. I don't know about the prices on this one, but I do remember taking you guys inside. You guys remember this one during Christmas? As soon as I stepped in, the security guard came running, thinking that I was gonna do something crazy. I don't know what he was expecting. You guys remember this one? When I wanted to show you the Christmas tree, he came running. He was worried I was gonna do something crazy. Look at this cute Fiat, Alex Mondelli, Cindy Mondelli. Look at this tiny Fiat. So beautiful. Little Fiat. Emma, no, he did not say anything, but he was like standing behind me. He came running from the other side, from where he was standing. He came running as soon as he saw me walk in, and he literally stood right next to me, you know, just waiting to react. And he noticed that I wasn't gonna do anything. I was just showing the Christmas tree that was put there, and he was like, "Oh, okay." He comes in peace. Comes with peace. All right, we have some tulips over here. Jessica, Lorraine, William. Take a look at this. Joss Dean, are you watching? Joss Dean? Are you watching right now? Look at this beautiful place. This is a Hillside Cafe. I think it's open only a couple of days out of the week, and I think you have to make a reservation way in advance. It's one of those places where I think you can't just walk in and say, "Can I have a table?" unless you know somebody that knows somebody that can connect you with somebody. There's a lot of those places in New York. I'm pretty sure this is one of those places. And they still got the Christmas holiday lights, Joe Hernandez. So you might want to come here and hang out at Hillside Cafe. I got a car from Ontario, Canada. I have not seen a couple of people from Canada on our channel in some time. I have not seen Tanya Sotelo, King of Glory. Well, Alfred Close is here, but a couple of people that we are missing right now from Canada. All right, this is the Kitano in New York, on Park Avenue. Oh, these guys have some delicious chocolates, man. These guys got some delicious chocolates, candies, good stuff. We are on Park Avenue, friends and family. As you can see, it's not busy, it's not crowded. But not a whole lot going on in general, except cars passing by. Oh, we got a beautiful sakura tree, it looks like. John Kelly, how you doing? Oh, we have not seen John Burke as well. Where is John Burke? I have not seen John Burke in some time. I hope he's doing okay. All right, you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't we just cross the street and go on the opposite direction? Yeah, to be a doorman in one of these buildings, oh, you might as well graduate from Harvard and know as many people as you possibly can and be well connected. This is no joke. Joe Hernandez, I see you guys are harassing spring breakers, man. What's going on, Greg? Greg Spell. Why are you guys harassing spring breakers, man? Let them have a good time. Hassan B. Oh my goodness. Hassan B. What's going on? Ramadan Kareem. Where in the world are you now? Are you back to New York or still in Bahrain? I went to England. What's going on? I have not seen you in ages. Good seeing you, my friend. Good seeing you, Hassan. Are you in England? Speaking of England, man, I didn't know you guys' healthcare is so bad. You know, back in the day, people used to say like, oh, we need to be like England and Canada, have a similar healthcare system. It works best for everybody, blah, blah, blah. It turns out that was not true. It turns out it's not really that great. Long waiting time. Pretty much hard to find care, even for, you know, the little things, right? looks like it has actually gotten worse than the U.S. healthcare system. It's crazy. Yeah, everybody used to tout like, oh yeah, you know, their healthcare is so great, we should be like them. You talk to Canadians, man, they are frustrated, they are angry, right? Joe Hernandez is saying, Rob, I'm not picking on spring breakers. Yeah, I don't know, it seems like your state is like saying, you know, putting curfews and telling them, you know, what to do and not to do. But I mean, it makes sense because, you know, for the last couple of years, spring breakers, you know, were going to Florida and doing some crazy things, right? A lot of non-kosher things, right? Hassan, I'm all right, my friend. I'm doing my best to survive. I'm doing my best to stay up, to stay above the waters as much as possible. Trying to float and not sink in. How are you doing though? Are you in England? Are you in Bahrain? Every time I see the Baqarah, you are the first person that comes to mind. I honestly, wholeheartedly, one day want to see the Baqarah Hotel. I want to explore. I reached out to management, you know, I said, hey, you know, could you give me a tour of the Baqarah? I want to see what it's like. I could not make it past the lobby. I'm like, do I need to pay $1,000 a night to get a tour? They did not even respond. They were like, yeah, we do not do filming on our property. We do not do any YouTube, TikTok, or anything like that on our property. They shut me down like real quick. That's crazy. Greetings to you, Joss Dean. You missed out on a lot of things, my friend. Nice seeing you, Justine. UK governments have been cutting funding for National Health Service for 20 years. Wow. That's a long time. While sending billions of pounds overseas, right? Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Same in the US. They cut funding from schools. They cut funding from healthcare. They cut funding from everything. Oh, yeah, see, our budget, we have a budget deficit right now. We are billions of dollars in the water, so we have to do what we need to cut on some services and this and that. And then, you know, to whoever, you know, requests, you know, US dollars overseas, they're like, yeah, you like our money, you like our dollars, you want our dollars? All right, we'll print it for you. We'll get it for you, no problem. All right, Congress, get together. We're going to pass this resolution, and then we're going to send money to XYZ. Billions of dollars, no problem. We got it. We're going to send it to you. How much do you need? It's crazy. Hassan B, next time visit for coffee. Nice. Yeah, but even for coffee, that would just be at the lobby though, right? I mean, I've seen the lobby. That was it. But I would like to get like a full tour, you know, not a full tour, but at least, you know, the amenities, you know, what the hotel looks like, you know, the inside of it, maybe a couple of rooms, you know, just to get an idea. Increased Mothers is saying, is it because of the visitors moving into Europe and Canada, taking the healthcare through the roof? I think it's very costly as well to begin with. It's just the amount they're spending and the amount that they're collecting in terms of taxes. I guess there's a big mismatch. I don't know the details of it. But yeah, they don't seem to be able to manage either the expenses or the tax revenues. But in Europe, I mean, they collect a lot more taxes than we do. But I guess that's not it. That's not enough either. It's never enough. Increased Mothers is saying stopping dental care in London. Wow, it has always been the best, but damn. Oh, they're stopping dental here. Oh, you know what? I did see a couple of videos of people literally lined up in front of, dental offices because they, like, some of them quit, right? Not some of them, but like a good amount of them quit, right? And whoever was working, they were like overburdened with appointments and phone calls and, and things like that. And I did see a couple of videos, man. You're right. I did see a couple of videos where people waited in line for hours just to make an appointment or just for a consultation. Some of them just abandoned their patients, in the middle of a process where the patients would needed to come back to the dental office, to the dentist, but then these guys are like, oh yeah, we're done. We're not doing it anymore. It's crazy. Hassan B. Hassan, oh, you're gonna go straight to Waldorf, huh? You're gonna cheat on. Are you gonna cheat on the baccarat? All right, Joe Hernandez. Lee, I want to show you guys something pretty cool, something amazing. Oh, you little Honda Civic, get out of the way. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Take a look at this, man. This freaking Honda Civic, man. Take a look at this baby. Woo! You see that? So beautiful. Alright, he's probably gonna rave it. He's gonna rev it. I knew it! That was awesome. Rishi turning UK into India. Well, at least in India, they if you have money, you can go to a doctor and be seen. The problem in the UK is that even if you have the money, you might not be able to get healthcare, right? You have to wait. I read a lot of comments and discussions about UK healthcare, and some people were saying they would wait in the emergency room for 12 hours sometimes, 10 hours before they are seen by a doctor. That's crazy. Imagine having the money to go to a hospital, having the insurance, good insurance, and not being able to get some help. Yeah, some people said, they had a surgery that they needed to do, emergency surgery, and they had to wait 7-8 hours, before seeing a doctor. That's crazy. Ah, you've been cheating with the mark. What is the mark? Is that another hotel? I agree. Increased Mothers, I agree. We are going downhill, man. We are going downhill very fast. All right, friends and family, this is the Vanderbilt. One Vanderbilt. This is where the Summit One Vanderbilt Observation Tower is. This is by far the best observation tower here in New York City. I've had the pleasure of going up there and exploring the city. From up there, it is pretty good. The best one in New York. Ledang is saying, I think in Australia you have public hospitals to help emergencies. but it may be a few hours depending on the severity. Nobody has money to pay, so you just have to wait, but good treatment. I see. Lee is saying, Rob, since March 2020 things have gotten worse and they don't seem to be getting any better. You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Roxanne is saying that's a beautiful hotel. Which one? The Mark? No, not 10 hours, but yeah, sometimes goes up to like 4, especially Chelsea and Westminster Hospital. But those are the nice areas though, right, Hassan? What about, say, in Croydon, West London, South London? Would it be any different? That's good to know though. Terry, thank you so much. I think I've seen you before. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for being here. Thank you friends and family for joining in. Friends and family, I also want to say thank you to, I want to send my thanks to a couple of people who supported the channel via PayPal and the Cash App. I am truly thankful. I want to say thank you to Marion Magdalena, I believe from the Netherlands. Thank you so much for the support. Marion Magdalena. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Marion Magdalena. Thank you so much. I also want to say thank you to Ledeng, Mama Deng and Ledeng. Thank you so much for the support via PayPal. Thank you so much to both of you. I also want to say thank you to Natasha. Natasha, I'm not sure where you're watching from, but I want to say thank you to you for supporting the channel, supporting my work via Cash App. Thank you so much. You are appreciated. I also want to say thank you again to Angela Rock from Canada. Thank you for the continued support. Happy Easter to all of you. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome, very thoughtful. Thank you very much. I did not want to forget. I also want to say thank you again to Edwin Roman. I didn't get the full name the other day, so I want to say thank you again to Edwin Roman. Thank you so much for the support. Martin Stanler saying sleep time in Sweden. Take care. You have a good one, Martin. I'll get back to you next week, okay? Thank you so much. Hassan is saying, oh yeah, maybe 7 to 8 hours, I see, depending on the area, right? Yeah, I remember seeing a video of this lady who had gallbladder issues, I think. I don't know if it was like an infection or if it needed to be removed. Something, but yeah, I remember she said she had to wait 12 hours in pain, in agonizing pain, to be seen by a doctor. Yeah, she said she had to wait for 12 hours. Oh, this is Guggenheim at 330 Madison. Guggenheim Finance. Right next to the Berkeley College. Oh, by the way, I keep forgetting, the Mighty Bull. I don't know if you're watching, but Mighty Bull, he has a Facebook page where he takes highlights from different walkers or different YouTubers in New York and all over the world. He does highlights on his Facebook page. And check it out. I have not had a chance to see the page, but if you have a Facebook, check it out. Mighty Bull, are you watching? If you're watching, you can share it now. You can share the link, or you can share it, in the next stream. But as you know, I do not have a Facebook. I parted ways with Facebook a long time ago. But if you do have a Facebook, be sure to give him a visit to say hello. Roxanne, I did look into Mexico as well. There's some people who go there and they go to the best doctors in Mexico and they're able to be seen. But you know what the problem is, Roxanne, with Mexico? Everybody from the US and Canada started going there to see the doctors, so they started increasing the prices. They started increasing the prices. I don't know, what the prices are now, but I learned that, because Mexico, has great doctors, great service, and you can go to, a good hospital, a good doctor, and, you can, take care of everything, and, yeah, without too much of a problem, with a little hassle, I should say, not even a problem, but with little hassle. But yeah, from what I've heard, because everybody and their mama from Canada and the U.S. has been going to Mexico, prices have gone up apparently. So people are telling me like, oh yeah, it's not gonna be cheap. What is your take on that one? I was actually meaning to send you an email and ask questions about it. But yeah, Mexico is a great option as well. And you can go to Mexico City, right? Nice parts of Mexico, aside from Mexico City, and still be able to find a good doctor and be taken care of. Thank you so much for staying with us, Corvette Girl. Thank you so much. Oh, Emma is saying, yes, depends on where you go in Mexico and much cheaper. That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. Nisa Brooks is saying the prices went up across border in Mexico. That's what I heard, yes. A couple I follow who are RVers went, and the dental prices are about the same as here. The RX is still cheaper in Mexico. That's what I heard. See, that's the problem. We got to keep this things, hidden and low key, Otherwise, people hear about it and everybody just starts flocking there, and the prices start going up. Just like in Colombia. Colombia used to be cheap too. Colombia used to be cheap, for dental work, for healthcare, for a lot of things, right? For plastic surgery, different things. But now it has gotten very expensive. And the people are not even happy about it because, they're like, oh, you guys come here, you pay so much money, and all these doctors don't want to see us. They want to charge us even higher because you guys are willing to pay a higher amount. So they expect us to pay, a high amount as well. That's not good for us. We don't earn as much, but we have to pay what you guys are paying. You guys are, contributing to higher prices in terms of hotels, healthcare, and, apartments and so on. And guess what? A lot of people from the U.S. have been moving to Mexico the last couple of years, especially starting COVID in 2020. A lot of Americans and Canadians moved to Mexico, and they're having a good time out there. But obviously that creates a problem for the locals. The locals earn money in pesos. They don't earn as much money. They can't compete with the American dollar. They can't, they cannot compete with the US dollar earnings. So yeah, I started looking into Colombia, right? And I started reading how much, the locals now hate Americans and Canadians. So I was like, oh, never mind. They're literally saying like, gringos, go home, we don't need you. You guys are messing up everything. I'm like, okay, señor. I know going to Colombia. Okay. I stay here. I stay in New York. I don't go nowhere. So yeah, that's why I started looking into Malaysia and Vietnam. So my goal is, to hopefully, make it there soon. But it's just, the airfare is just so freaking high. Once you get there, not a problem. Not so much of a problem. You can find a decent hostel hotel for like $15-20 a night, you know? Food is like $2, $3. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But the airfare, oh my goodness, it just keeps going up. Ladang, it's driving you nuts, huh? All this rubbish. Yep, that's New York, my friend, unfortunately. As you can see, we can do a whole lot better. Everybody's like, oh yeah, but this is New York. There's tens of millions, I mean, there's millions of people. There's about 10 million people here in New York. Come on. Tokyo has what? 32 million people? You don't see this in Tokyo. No, you don't. Don't make excuses, you know? Don't do it. All right. Thank you so much, Ladang. Thank you. Yeah, so my first choice so far has been Malaysia, based on the reviews and based on my research. And you know, the dollar ringgit conversion is pretty good right now. So I don't think I'd be spending more than $300-400 in total for 7-8 days. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, go to like a good hospital, good healthcare. That's what I'm thinking. Mighty Bull, I just gave you a shout out. I just gave a shout out to your Facebook page. If you have a link to it, you can share it right now. I already mentioned it to everybody, so if you wanna check it out, or if you wanna share it so that people can check it out, that works. Joe Hernandez is saying, I used to tell people put trash in the can. It's easy, right? There's no excuse, man. In some parts of the city, it's even worse, Ladang. You have no idea. In some parts of the city, in Brooklyn, woo. In some parts of Brooklyn, oh my man, it's terrible. Terrible. Have a good one, Laureen. I know it's pretty late for you guys in Europe. So thank you for staying. Thank you for being here. You are appreciated. Increased Mothers is asking, Rob, do you hire your own translators? No. A lot of these, you know, good hospitals over there, they speak English. They speak good English, just like in Mexico. So yeah, you don't need a translator. You could just walk in and be seen right away and take care of everything. I just want to find out, man. I'm in so much pain every single day, man. You guys have no idea. Might not seem like it, but I'm dealing with a lot of pain, to be honest. It's too much. And all these doctors, man, they pretty much turned me into a lab rat. Now, like, it could be this. Oh yeah, go to an ENT. Oh, could be this. Go to a dentist. Oh, go to this specialist. Go to that specialist. Come on, man. And every visit is like $50-60. It's too much, man. It's like, with all that money, I could just, you know, pay once and, you know, take care of everything, you know, just check everything. Anyway. Is everybody having a good time? You have a good night, Lorraine and William. Increased Mothers is saying they think all Americans are rich. I mean, they know, you know, I mean, these doctors, you know, over there, who specialize in different things, and you know, they know the US. They come here for vacation. Some of them, you know, went to school here, so they know how much people earn, you know, in terms of dollars. So yeah, they're gonna increase the prices a little, sometimes even much higher. Thank you, Noble CE. I appreciate that. I'm doing my best, you know, to find a cheap flight and go there, you know, maybe for a couple of days, get everything checked, and come back. Because it's just becoming a nuisance, you know, just getting in the way of everything. So yeah, I appreciate that. I'm hoping to make it there. Just still searching for good airfare though, or affordable airfare, I should say. All right, friends. I had to mute for a second, but I wanna give you a nice view of the steam and the buildings in New York. It's one of the things that I like to do. This thing stinks. Okay, by the way, it smells really bad. Greetings to you, my friend. Join me from Dominican Republic. Speaking of Dominican Republic, I see Adriana Rodriguez. Happy Easter to you, Adriana Rodriguez. I see Janet Biwick as well from Wellington, New Zealand. Thank you for joining in. You have a good one. Laureen and William. And also Bert. You have a good one, my friend Bert. Oh, it's kind of late for you. It's pretty late. Oh, Bert, I thought you were in the US. Are you in the UK, maybe? You have a good one, Bert. You have a good night. Thank you for joining in. Fat Farmer. Just, you know, I'm just dealing with a few health issues, mostly stress related and exacerbated by more stress. Joss Dean is saying, was there no COVID in Mexico? Oh, they had COVID. Oh yeah, of course. The worst one was, I believe, in Brazil. I think Brazil had it the worst. Brazil was destroyed by COVID. And Chris Mothers is saying the BBL work is done in Mexico. American women are lined up against the walls in wheelchairs, waiting to board flights back to the US. Yeah, I heard that. Oh, okay. Roxanne is saying Guadalajara and Mexico City is better priced. Okay. Yeah, I think outside of Mexico City, I think would be better. You're right. Mexico City, oh man, it's like New York. Kind of expensive. But yeah, I'm just looking at different options, you know. Just trying to stay healthy, just to make sure there's nothing serious going on. Did you guys hear about that doctor? I think, was it in Michigan? Was it in Michigan? Lady Tucker, I don't know if you're watching, but I think it was in Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. He was literally lying to patients. He barely did anything, and he would just tell them that they have cancer, you know, even though they're dealing with, let's say, depression, you know, other issues. He would tell them that, you know, they have cancer. And he told, I think, at least 100 patients, over 100 patients, that they have cancer. And he made them go through chemotherapy, and all kinds of diagnosis. And he would send them to, you know, to the cancer research centers, to the cancer centers. How evil is that? And they did not find out until much later. You know how many people like gave up on life in general, you know, when they heard that they have cancer and unalived themselves? Did you hear about that? Man, you hear about these doctors who just misdiagnose, you know, people who just, you know, give random diagnosis without even doing any research, any actual, you know, real you know, the lady was staring at me. Jeez. What did I do, lady? You know, without actually doing the real checkups, you know, actually checking on the person really in different ways, blood, urine, whatever, you know. That's horrible, right? Literally just like told everybody pretty much like, oh, you have cancer, you have cancer, you have cancer. Can you imagine? Exactly. Have a good one. Have a good one, Greg Spow. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And you have a happy Easter for the rest of the day, the rest of the night. You have a good one. Thank you so much for joining in, Greg Spow. I know, Greg Spow, I know you don't like recognition or anything, but I want to say thank you to you for continually supporting my work. I appreciate you. I know there's some of you who do not like to be, you know, who don't like recognition, who just, you know, just want to support my work. I appreciate you. One of them being you. I know you don't like that, but I just want to say thank you. Today's Easter, so I want to be thankful to the people for always, you know, quietly supporting me. And I want to say thank you to you, and also Lars Jorgensman in Germany, and Angela Rock in Canada. Thank you so much. And also Judith Hinton. Thank you so much. Ladang is saying she is staring at you because of how handsome you are. I like it as a I take it as a compliment, Rob. No, I think it's mostly an European thing. And in Europe, I've noticed whenever I go to Europe, it's like staring at somebody is like really, really normal. Like you see it even on TikTok, you know, on videos, on YouTube and stuff. A lot of Americans feel so uncomfortable because people just stare, you know, and like they don't mean no harm. It's not, you know, anything bad or negative. But for us, you know, for Americans, it's really, really uncomfortable. I experienced that in Sweden and also in Germany. It's pretty common. People just stare, literally. And I see it here too when they come to New York. And I'm like, I hope you don't do this to the wrong person. You know, I hope you don't, like, you know, go outside of Manhattan and just, you know, stare at somebody. It's like, it's a no-no. In New York, if you stare at somebody and if you don't say something, if you don't say hello, or say something, at least, you know, a compliment or anything like that, you know, just something. Oh, people will get upset. Like, they would come at you. They'll be like, what are you staring at? Got a problem, you know? Yeah. It's a different environment. But yeah, you know, it's good. This is why we all need to be educated in different cultural, you know, differences and nuances and things like that, you know. But yeah, I see them like even on the trains and stuff. People just stare, man. I'm like, yep, they're from Europe. Right away, I'm like, I know you're from Europe. You don't gotta tell me twice. You guys have noticed, right? Whenever you come to New York, Ladang is saying, I don't like people who stare at me. They should at least be smiling or say hello. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of the people that I'm talking about don't even smile, don't say anything. They will literally stare at you for like, they could do it for days. Have you not seen the staring contest, you know, like, you know, road staring contests in Europe? Literally people just staring at each other continuously for 20-30 minutes for no reason. Literally absolutely no reason. Just looking at each other and just staring. Yeah, I kind of want to tell people, you know, before they visit New York, Joe, like, hey, do not do that in New York. Especially if you do that in the Bronx, in Brooklyn, and parts of Queens, you're literally begging for trouble. Oh yeah. But I mean, I know, and I'm like, you know, I guess, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm culturally aware of these things. What's that word that they use often? Anyway, I'm aware of these things, so it doesn't bother me. It's a normal thing, yeah, for you guys, for people outside. But in the US, no, you do not stare at somebody without saying anything. You have to say something. You either have to say hello, you either have to smile, just give a compliment, ask a question. You have to do something, my friends. Otherwise, woo! Joe is saying that should be the first warning to visitors to New York. Don't stare at people that can get you physically hurt. Absolutely. Oh yeah. I wish I could just put a sign inside the trains, bro. Like literally. Because I see some people who just stare, who sit down and just look at every person with like a stern look. Like, I'm like, why are you doing that? That's a big problem. Not here. Not in New York. New York is muy peligroso. Very, very dangerous. Oh, Joe Hernandez is saying Brooklyn can get you pew-pewed. I believe it. I believe it. But good thing though is a lot of, you know, tourists usually stay in Manhattan, within Manhattan, so it's not like a really big problem. It's not an issue. But yeah, could definitely attract some problems. V Brown, how's it going? V Brown is saying, yeah, staring can lead to conflict. Yep. You're right, Noble C. Some New Yorkers, man, it only takes them a little bit to be triggered. Just a little bit. You have no idea. Oh, never even looked into this one. What is this? Morton's Steakhouse. A steakhouse. Okay. I'm learning new things. I'm learning new things, friends. Let's see. Let's see what they got here. Prime rib. Okay, prime ribeye. Prime ribeye. It looks like, ooh, $68, huh? Is it good?
Yes, it is good.
Awesome. That's good to know. First time seeing it. Oops. And you got the butter and sauce. Okay. USDA prime steak and chops. Filet mignon. Filet mignon is $55. Interesting. Good stuff, it looks like. Huh. For $68, the size better be a whole cow. They better bring me a whole cow for $68, not a little itty bitty tiny slice like that one. $68, you better bring me the cow straight from Texas. You know what I mean? $68, you better bring me the whole cow. I better be straight from a private school in Texas. It better be from a penthouse in Texas, not even from a ranch. It better be a cow that has only eaten organic food from Whole Foods, you know? Who had a chef, a private chef. Maybe ate like, you know, Chef Boyardee. Oh, that shoe was pretty nice. $68. $68, you better bring me a whole cow from Texas. It better be an American cow too. It better be a cow with a passport. It better be a cow with some flight records, you know? That took vacation in Côte d'Azur, somewhere in France. Or maybe somewhere in Italy. Jesus Christ. What is going on in California, people? That's like the 5th one today, right? Oh yeah. The the cow better had been neighbors with Oprah, you know, for $16. It better tell me stories about how he hung out with Oprah. You know what I mean? Like that Oprah was his neighbor, and he had a lot going on, you know, in his life in terms of vacations. You know, he had a long list of, you know, to-do things. Skydiving, you know, all those kind of things. Adriana Rodriguez saying we had cut Christmas office dinner there a few years ago. Really? At this one? At this location? Or maybe in Atlanta? That's awesome. That's good to hear. JP Morgan. That former French co-worker of mine, this is where he works. Every time I pass by, he always has something to say, like, "Oh, don't get closer to JP Morgan. You're not wearing a Cartier. You're not wearing Hermes." There you go. I showed up with my Nike Hoka, you know, Walmart pants. Oh no, I'm sorry. Gap. Pants from Gap. There you go. Yuri, you watching? Janet Biwick is saying, I love great food and wine. Apparently you're supposed to drink wine after like a heavy meal. Like a steak type of food, right? I don't drink alcohol, but that's what I heard. I learned that from Jordan Schlansky and Conan O'Brien. Remember when they went to Italy, and Jordan was taking him to his favorite restaurants? Man, I miss Jordan Schlansky and Conan O'Brien. Man, they are so funny. They are so hilarious, man. I still watch the old ones. All right, Hamel Gouletti, my friend from Algeria. Are you watching? This is the Consulate General of Algeria. There's a nice, there's a good Chinese restaurant down here. Gary Tang, are you watching? This place right here. This kitchen right here, they got some good Chinese food. Highly, highly recommended. Pretty good. Oh, and the prices are pretty good. It's good, right? This place?
Yeah, it's good.
And price is good too?
Yeah.
Looks nice. They got General Tso's chicken, sesame chicken. See, the price is like $12, $13, $14. Pretty good. For New York, this is good. That's the type of Chinese food I like. Authentic Chinese food. This is good stuff. I had a chance to try it. It's pretty good. Carol, how you doing? Carol is from Poland. Greetings to you, Carol. Nice seeing you here today. We're in Poland. Krakow, Warsaw. Poland in the house. One of the businesses that's really, really hurting in New York is the gift shops. The gift shops, man, since 2020, my friend Lee, these are the businesses that are fast losing. fast, losing fast everything. The rental agreements, customers, income. Joe Hernandez, oh my God. Joe Hernandez is saying $12, not bad. Check to see, not bad, check to see it says, it isn't, I can't even read it. Pigeon meat? God, no. No, Joe, it's not pigeon meat, man. It's not pigeon meat. You got it? All right, you're welcome. I was waiting for her to take a picture. My niece and daughter came from Houston for a volleyball competition in downtown Atlanta. Was busy. Today or this weekend in general? I want to go to downtown Atlanta. I hear that it has changed a lot. Oh, I didn't know your daughter plays volleyball. The one in New York? Or no, she's not in New York. Your son is in New York, right? I didn't know your daughter played volleyball. Valerie, absolutely. And I didn't even know some of these gift shops, man, they pay like $60,000, $70,000 in rent every month. They did pretty well, you know, for so many years. And, you know, they get everything from China, dirt cheap, you know, pennies on the dollar. But after COVID, prices, you know, rent prices went up. So they were not making as much money, but they sure were making so much money for so many years. So I think it's the money they made over the years that helped them sustain, you know, their business past, you know, lockdown. And of course they got, you know, the PPP loans. I mean, the what is it? PP loans? What is it called again? COVID loans, you know what I'm talking about, the business loans. So they were able to sustain their businesses for a little bit, but then they couldn't continue doing that. It's all gasolina. Adriana Rodriguez, have you had a chance to go to the Chick-fil-A headquarters in Atlanta? They do tours every Sunday, and they have service every Sunday as well. They do free tours, and they do like sermon service every Sunday. Apparently that's one of the things to do in Atlanta. Or outside of Atlanta. It's not in the heart of Atlanta, but it's a little far away from downtown area. Maybe like 20-30 minutes. Oh, smells good here. Smells good. PPE loans. Okay, that's what I thought. And then at the same time, I was like, PPE is like the actual gears, you know, to protect yourself from COVID, right? So I guess they call it PPE loans, just like the PPEs, the actual PPEs. Interesting. Yeah, so Chick-fil-A headquarters, yeah, you can sign up for a tour, and they have, you know, breakfast there and everything, and you can attend. They literally have religious services at the headquarters, like every Sunday. They have prayers and sermons, either prayer, sermon, either one, every Sunday. Yep. Yeah, you can visit the headquarters. But I don't know, after what I've learned about how many chemicals are in a Chick-fil-A sandwich, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go there. I mean, for the experience, yes, but for the sandwich, no. I don't think so. All right. But yeah, it's just something to think about, you know, to put at the back of your head, maybe on a list to visit someday. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, increased mothers. Thank you. PPP loans. Yes, that sounds about right. PPE loan. I mean, PPE is the actual PPEs, right? The gears, the mask, all that stuff. And then PPP is the loans. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Paycheck Protection Program. That sounds about right. Thank you for that. Feels like it's been ages away, right? But it's only 4 years old. Like it was only 4 years ago. Oh, V Brown, that's really awesome. That's really awesome. If you can avoid cheap foods, processed foods, man, that's the way to go. That's always the way to go. Atlanta is terrifying, says Chris Mothers. My niece's daughter, she is 12. Is she the one playing volleyball? Oh, Janet Biwick. No, God, no. God, no. No way. No way. LAB is saying Conan is in Israel? No, I don't think so. Why would he go to Israel right now? It's not safe. I don't think so. I was talking about, I think right now he's just doing a podcast, isn't he? I was talking about his trip to Italy with Jordan Schlansky. Oh, Joe Hernandez, good thing you brought it up. You are absolutely right. A lot of people scammed the government. And you know what the government did? The government gave them the loans anyways. A lot of these people who approved loans, they knew the people did not deserve to get the loans, but they approved the loans anyways. You know what the government is doing right now? They are going after every single individual who claimed the loans and going line by line to make sure that they actually deserved the loan, like that they actually, if they actually qualified for the loan, you know. And yeah, it turns out a lot of people made up stories and acted like, you know, they were self-employed and that they lost their job. I heard, you know, like you could just like put, you know, whatever you were doing, you could say, oh, I was self-employed, I didn't have, you know, I lost my job, I don't have an income anymore. Just make some fraudulent claims and the government would approve it without a lot of hesitance, with you know, the least amount of restrictions. And they approved a lot of people. You know what some people did, from what I've learned? I looked into it a few months ago. You know, some people took the money and dipped, like literally went to Mexico, went to like Venezuela, went to another country, went to Europe, you know, just disappeared from the US. That's what they did. Like they took the money and they were like, okay, the government, you know, might come back to us and ask for the money. They might find out that, you know, we made some fraudulent claims, so we gotta disappear. And some of them disappeared. They're not even in the US. They literally just, yeah, left the US and they're gone. Especially I heard like truckers and, you know, independent truckers, that is, did a lot of fraud. And you know, Uncle Sam, you know how it is. They pretend like, you know, they don't know what's going on. They pretend like everything is good, you know. They pretend like there's no issues. You know, they let you live your life, right? And when the day comes, they'll come knocking. Look at what they did to Diddy. They knew what he was doing. They followed him for years. They knew. Did you see what happened, right? They literally sent tactical teams of the Homeland Security Investigations Unit to his properties. They did not even send U.S. Marshals. They did not even send the FBI like they did with Epstein, right? You know, when the feds come knocking, you better be walking straight to jail. Do not mess with the feds, man. It might take time, but they'll get you. They're good at playing, you know. They are good at playing decoy. Like they don't know what's going on. Like, oh yeah. But the guy is sick, man. Diddy is just sick. Jesus. He is sick as hell. I know, you know, he was also working as a double agent and, you know, trying to catch as many people as possible, as he possibly can, so that he can report it to the government. But man, the guy is sick. This whole entertainment industry, man, full of demons, full of Satans, man. The whole Hollyweird, the whole entertainment industry, Jesus. No wonder some people just go crazy. No wonder, man. I mean, I knew, you know, that just the whole, you know, music and, you know, entertainment industry is like, you know, sick, you know, full of sick people. Not sick in terms of like physical ailments, but like mentally sick people. You know, disgusting people. But I didn't know it was that level. Like when you read about the reports, highlights, it's like, geez, these people are just like walking demons. Things they do. Diddy knows he's done. He knows he's done. Oh yeah, Justin Bieber, man, when he starts talking, I think he's probably gonna expose a lot of things. Oh yeah, that guy, I think he went through a lot of trauma. I think the guy went through hell. He doesn't want to say a whole lot, but when the feds, you know, come, you know, knocking to his door and tell him like, hey, tell us what you saw, what you experienced, he's gonna spill everything. Oh yeah. Yeah, J-Lo, yeah, she needs to be investigated as well. Absolutely. She knew. And the same with Oprah. Oprah knew everything, even with what's his name, Harvey Weinstein. She knew. That lady is yeah. Let's just yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Gotta talk to Taraji Henson and Monique to know about that lady. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna come out. All the House of Cards is crumbling right now for Hollywood and the music industry. How you doing? Yes, I think she's gonna be investigated, and yes, probably gonna spill a lot of things too. She knew, absolutely. J-Lo knew. She knew. The only difference is that, you know, Diddy has, you know, good lawyers. The same lawyers, you know, who represented, what's her name, Ghislaine Maxwell. Those same lawyers are going to be working with him as well. So he might get a lesser sentence, you know, for spilling the beans. One of the Motown, nice hats. The Motown executive, what's her name, Ethiopia Haptamariam. Yep. She literally said to the feds, like, I can tell you everything, just don't put me on the list. And they took her out of the list immediately. Joe Hernandez, that's funny. Oh, this place, look at this hotel, man. This hotel is just too amazing, man. Remember when we like oops, I was gonna step on those boxes, but there's somebody sleeping there. Isn't it sad? I was gonna step on one of those and thinking that it's just, you know, a pile of boxes, but there's somebody sleeping there. It's not sad. Right next to an elegant hotel, a really nice hotel. Cheeky chops, that's funny. Probably they're probably gonna be sent to the same prison. They're gonna be roommates, man. What a bunch of sick people, though, to be honest. Jesus, man. Hollyweird is just, woo, the whole entertainment industry, man. God. The whole elites, man. The elites, the things they do. Oh, man, it makes you be thankful for the life that you got, you know, a simple life, you know, with no power, you know, just a simple life, right? Ed Potke, how you doing? V Brown, they are demonic, yes. The whole Hollywood, man, the whole music industry, entertainment industry, it's just pure demons. And those are the same people who always tell us to do certain things, right? Oh, you gotta worry about the planet. Let's care about the planet. They tell us a lot of things, right? Oh, let's do this. Oh, let's care about so-and-so. Let's care about that. But all along, behind the scenes, they are doing the worst things possible. The Pennsylvania Hotel is right here, one of the nicest hotels in the neighborhood. And especially during the UN meetings, this is the best place to stay. If you're staying in New York at that time, you get to see all the dignitaries, high-level officials from different countries stay at this location, the Peninsula Hotel. And during Christmas too, this is definitely the place to be. Evil people, absolutely, Roxanne. Like really evil people, man. Like grooming children and like grown people, man. Like, why don't you find somebody your age? Ugh. Indeed, Adriana Rodriguez, yes. Christmas time, one of the best, the really best places to visit. Absolutely. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth your time and your efforts. The Peninsula Hotel has one of the best Christmas decorations. Oh, hey, Joe Hernandez. We still have some Christmas lights decorations right there. Take a look at that, Joe. Diddy will produce R. Kelly next album from jail. The beat. Michelle from Texas, are you watching? This might be the place you will love. They still got the Christmas trees holiday lights on, friends. This is cool. Look at this, friends. Roxanne. Joe Hernandez. This is beautiful. Oh, I don't want to point the camera at people. They're having a good meal. I like how people from Europe get excited whenever they see fast food restaurants in the US. I'm like, guys, you don't believe it. I am in America. I am at Dunkin' Donuts. I am in LA. And I'm heading to Five Guys. Karina Thompson, how you doing? I'm just seeing you right now. Greetings to you, Karina Thompson. Greetings. Roxanne Robles is saying, what's for dinner? I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about getting some fried rice, spicy fried rice, and a couple of sardines maybe. healthy tonight, you know. Be nice. Had a big meal for lunch, so maybe for dinner. Keep it simple. OT Sinks, thank you so much, my friend. Rob, for your subway ticket. Thank you very much, my friend. You're very thoughtful. Thank you so much, OT Sinks. That's very nice of you. Fabio is saying Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you as well. Happy Easter to everybody. Nancy Ashby, how you doing? I was just mentioning your name. Happy Easter to you and your family as well. Nancy Ashby from Baltimore, Maryland. Nice seeing you. I was just saying I've not seen Nancy. I've not seen Patricia Radford. I've not seen Nico from Trinidad and Tobago. A few other people. I've not seen John Burke. Dave also. Dave in Bangor, Maine. From Bangor, Maine. I've not seen him. Nice seeing you, Nancy Ashby. Happy Easter to you. Increased Mothers is saying, I haven't had sardines in Nines, that is. Yeah, if you are interested in sardines, I can put up the link to it on our community page. There's a good sardine brand that I get. Sometimes, you know, they have it on sale on Amazon. I get it from Amazon sometimes, you know, from Whole Foods, you know, whichever one has it on sale. It's good stuff. There's some good ones. There's some good brands. Like Wild Caught, you know, no preservatives, no canola oil or sunflower seed oil or something, you know, just olive oil with olive oil. That's decent. Tarnisha from Trinidad and Tobago. Where is SLC? He is supposed to be in New York for Easter, and we have not seen him. OT Sinks is saying, Rob, you need omega-3. Absolutely, and I'm very, very low on vitamin D and magnesium and iron and everything pretty much. So yeah, I gotta do my best, you know, to eat different things to replenish my body with nutrients. There we go. We can cross now. We can cross the street. Do you guys think Jay-Z is gonna be investigated as well? I think Jay-Z is gonna be cooked as well. I think so. I think Jay-Z is gonna be cooked as well because he's like best of friends with the diddler. Oh, hey Joe, another place with a Christmas tree. Well, I guess Christmas is not over in New York. I guess Christmas is not done in New York. Man, people throwing away trash in front of a nice hotel? Come on. Come on. Come on, people. But hey, Joe, this one is for you. Ed Pote K is saying I take fish oil twice a day. That's good. And I heard codfish oil is supposed to be very healthy, especially like a Nordic codfish oil. It's supposed to be very, very, very good. But that thing is so expensive, man. It's like $40. It's like a good one is like $40 a bottle. But supposedly it is very, very good, very healthy. How you doing? That has to be one of the cleanest, nicest bodegas I've seen. Look at the bodegas in Manhattan, people. Look how nice and clean and organized it is. You see that, Joe? Tony Moy is saying fish oil makes my gout flare up. Oh. Is that common? Or is that like maybe just a rare reaction? That's not good. Catherine is saying omega 369 capsules are good too. Okay, I've never heard that one before. Oh, just like the gels. Ah. I think I've seen those, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's just there's so many things, you know, to take, to look into. Oh, man. It's like, oh, you know, yeah, you're deficient in this one. You could be deficient in that one, this one. And it's like a list of vitamins and supplements and this and that, and you look at like the total when you look at your cart, you know, on Amazon, it's like $200, $300 just on supplements, right? Just on fish oil and just the basics. That's crazy. Ladang is saying beer and red meats are my enemy when it comes to gout. Oh yeah, red meat. Yes, you gotta cut down on that one, my friend. I know it's very tempting. And also on the beer. Maybe just one a day. That way you can keep the doctor away. My friend Ladang, just one, you know. Ladang, fish oil, yeah, but some, you know, one audience viewer is saying it makes their gout flare up. Yeah, the thing about fish oil is like, you know, or anything for that matter, is that, you know, some people are allergic to it. Some people might have, you know, a certain reaction to it. I know some people who could not even touch seafood, any type of seafood. It doesn't matter. Like, they could eat anything else, but any type of seafood, they're allergic. It just creates a really terrible reaction on their bodies, so they don't do it. They don't touch it. Even like a little bit of seafood becomes a problem. So I think it could be that, you know, that person's body, you know, reacts to fish oil specifically. I would like to try codfish oil though. Even codfish itself is supposed to be really good. Tart cherry juice is good for gout, says spring, summer, winter. Ladang is saying, Rob, I recently went 44 days dry. Nice, that's a good start. Then I went crazy and just drank on a daily basis. You fell into the trap, huh? You did so good. It happens, I mean, that's life, right? Sometimes you try, you fail, you try, you fail. You just gotta keep trying. You gotta keep trying. No matter what. This is a beauty right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't give up, my friend. As somebody who has been through a lot of hells, ups and downs, you know, one thing I can assure you is giving up is not the solution. So you gotta keep trying. Try. I remember Tiger Woods, when I was a kid, I remember he said, It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get up that matters. That thing stuck in my head since. And he said it so casually. Gotta wake up and keep trying. So I hope you can manage, your needs, for, or I don't want to say addiction, but needs, for meat, red meat, and beer. Believe me, I know, because I too. Oops, what's going on? I too am really, really fond of gelato, pastries, and bakeries. So I understand. I had to cut back, my friend. I had to cut back significantly over the last few months for different reasons. But yeah, do your best, my friend. I'm just saying hello to the horses, saying hello. Oh, that one got a little Easter bow, little feather on the top. What are you eating? Stop eating the dirt, my friend. That's not for you.
Oh, the legs of the world.
A little bit of coffee is good. Coffee is good, yeah. Coffee is good for you. But Catherine from Canada does not do coffee. She said it makes her fly super high whenever she drinks coffee. Right? Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Valley, how you doing? Good evening to you, Anna Kovac. You're a little late today. Wow, you know what? I did not even realize it. We walked for 3 hours, friends. What? Is this like a record? No, I think we did like 2 hours and 50 minutes last night, right? So this one is like almost close to that. So yeah, but it's still a record, right? 3 hours. Not record for the channel, but just for today or for recent walks, right? So friends, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna head to the store, get a couple of sardines, get some rice, and head out. Okay, but in the meantime, as usual, per usual, I want to say thank you to a couple of people. I want to say thank you to Joe Hernandez. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Dream Machine, Valerie, our awesome mods. I want you to say thank you to them, friends and family. I want to say thank you to them. You guys are awesome. Do this. Happy Easter to all of you. Thank you so much. It was an awesome walk. We got to talk a lot about different things, different topics, random things. It was awesome seeing everybody. Happy Easter. Prayers to everybody going through all kinds of things. Stay healthy. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you, Roxanne. And thank you to those who supported the channel today with super chats. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I also want to say thank you again to Ladang and Mama Dang out in Australia, Marion and Magdalena in the Netherlands. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support via PayPal. Also want to say thank you to Natasha for her support via Cash App. Thank you so much, friends and family. You guys are awesome. Thank you. OT Sinks, thank you for being here. Godfather, have a good one. Tony, happy Easter. LAB, Adriana Rodriguez. Oh, it smells so bad here. I forgot there's a lot of horses here. Smell like Sephora over here. Oh my goodness. It's like being stuck inside a Sephora. Where is my little perfume lifesaver? Whew, thank goodness. Thank you, Dior. Oh my gosh. Smell like a barn over here. Surfing Tangents, nice seeing you. Thank you for joining in. All right, friends and family, Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining in from different parts of the world. John Kelly, Valerie, Island Girl, Hazem, Joe Hernandez again, V Brown, Noble CE, Liz, Sarita B, Ana Kovac from Brazil, Tony, who else? Fabio from Brazil. Obrigado, Brazil. Montana. Happy Easter to you, friends and family. Ladang, Mama Dang. Who else did I miss? Mighty Bull, Catherine in Canada, Nancy Ashby in Baltimore, Maryland. Thank you for joining in. Happy Easter to you, Cheeky Chops. And my mouth is dry. I talked so much. Way too much today for 3 hours. That's a lot of talking. And friends and family, keep me to your prayers, okay? I need to be out of my current sublet by Monday. So I'm hoping to hear something good either tonight or in the morning. So keep me in your prayers. Bert, you have a good one. All right, friends and family. LAB, you have a good one. Lauren Peters, Joss Dean, you have a good one. All right, friends and family, take care. No, you're good. You're good. No problem. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, friends and family. You have a good one. From New York City, I'm standing at, thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. Catherine, John Kelly, Donald Gallagher. Happy Easter to you. Thank you so much. Christina G, Alfred Close, Liz L. Like L Magazine? That's nice. That's a cool name. Nisa Brooks. You have a good one. Valerie Wood. Thank you so much. All right, friends. Buenas noches. Amigos, amigas, compañeros. Take care. Happy Easter again.